Hi, Nancy. Happy Tuesday to you, too. I'm so used to having to type to respond to people in a chat that I was just kind of like looking at her going, wait a minute, you don't type. You speak to the camera. Thank you for joining me. I need to make these more uh, figured out ahead of time so that I can properly start advertising, a day or two before so that it becomes more consistent. But today is my first crystal one, so I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Thank you for joining me. Notice just posted. Okay. Hmm. I got the idea when I came home today from shopping, and I was like, I want to go live today. And it's Tuesday, so I figured, well, I'll start my Crystal Visions Tarot Tuesdays or Oracle. Mine are more crystal oriented. Oh, I do too. I really got into crystals when I was living in Arizona. And I lived by a store called Crystal Magic. And I was just all of a sudden like, ooh. And then I started learning about crystal healing and Reiki energy. And it was just like, and then I would see the patterns that they would put on the people with the crystals. And it was just like, yes. It was just like a light bulb, one of those light bulb moments. So, but yeah, took crystal healing in Sedona and kind of fell off of it for a while because, life takes you in different directions and experiences. But since I became a part of the reading again and the tarot, I've come across some really beautiful crystal decks, and I wanted to designate one day, you know, possibly more in the future, but at least one day for crystals. And of course, I had to borrow a little from Stevie Nicks, you know, the high priestess herself, you know, crystal visions. But I am not going to keep my crystal visions to myself. I am going to share them. And of course, this light is going to. Um, Nancy, have you ever heard of this deck? It is absolutely gorgeous. I believe I found them on Etsy. Mm, I don't know if I got them on Amazon or not, but they're by Rockpool, and they come up with some wonderful decks, and they're just absolutely stunning. Um, there's a beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, and there is this beautiful, like, rose gold all the way around. It's this beautiful, soft pink. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. And they tell you this is them standing up straight. If I can, there we go. So they give you, because I'm not too familiar with astrology, but they give you the name of the stone, um, south node. I guess that belongs to the symbol here. It's all in the book, but for me, I'm pretty much go by what the word says and then what I know and feel about the stone. And like just absolutely beautiful. They tell you what element. I don't know if the other one told the element. Oh, they told it's the south node. Okay, universal chakra. So yes, this is the first time I've ever pulled them out to do a reading with. Besides myself, I have several crystal decks. Have you purchased the Colette Baron Reed Crystal Spirits deck of hers. I see some faces in them, and I'm okay, excuse me, with faces in her other decks. But I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I also have this deck. I thought I had my book out here. Shoot, but these are beautiful too. Check that out. I just love how they put the small crystal in the middle and then they enlarge it. And there are certain ones, these where the author puts like slight imagery behind it. So it's kind of almost like you're scrying into the image of the crystal. And then they tell you what chakra the crystal belongs to and whether, its physical body, I believe astral body, nature. So all different. So I have that one. And there's another one that I have. It's called Crystal Gems. And it has faces, women's faces. And the person put all these beautiful gemstones and things around the imagery of the card. Just beautiful. I just couldn't find it for this one because trying to pack. So how have you been today, my love? How's everything going? And are there any crystal decks that you can recommend for me? I would love to take a look at them. I may pull one of those decks too with me tomorrow when I do my live chat with Kelly on her wellness at 6 tomorrow. Let's see. I have crystal connections, crystal force, crystal wisdom. Oh wow, you have a lot of them. The Crystal Wisdom and Healing Oracle. That's Colette Baron Reed, correct? How do you feel about that deck? I'd like to get your impression. I have so many of her decks. I absolutely love them. But I've noticed that a lot of people don't use crystal decks when they do their readings, live for YouTube. Just going to shuffle for a bit and just see what pops out while waiting. How about a crystal card from this deck for Nancy and I? Or how about just for Nancy? Let's play you one from this one, Nancy. Whoa. Now that one jumped right out. Ooh. Kunzite. Third eye and heart chakras. And it has to do, keyword is with children in this deck. So this could possibly represent nurturing and healing the inner child that a lot of times we don't necessarily pay attention to. It could mean children for our loved ones in our life. Yeah, I'll pull that up again so you can see it. And when it says, it says children, but also it has third eye. So this may be reaching out and suggesting to work more with our third eye or connect more with our third eye. And seeing that the third eye, is considered part of our head, how they always say, head and heart. But also a lot of people don't realize that a lot of our emotions don't necessarily come from the heart, but it comes from our brain instead, our nerve center in our brains. So I find that very fascinating. but with children, just being childlike, um, being playful. Sometimes we get so stuck up in, you know, our daily lives as a adult that we forget what it's like to have that childlike wonder, and especially with the way the world is too, you know, with everything going on, it's it's frightening, and I think it sometimes tends to frighten that inner child that's in us, and we have to, protect it, or we have to kind of push that child away so that we stay strong to keep them safe. And I'm definitely also working on that too, Nancy. This last year has just so much has opened up for me in the last three to 4 months. Started since summer, coming across the YouTube channels and just finally saying, well, just grab a card, one of your old decks, and next thing I know, 10, 15 decks later. Let's see what these cards have to say. Card for nonce. Ooh. Now Apophyllite. Nancy, do you do any type of healing energy work like Reiki or Qigong, or what's the new one now? Quantum healing. Here's another beautiful card, and it's Apophyllite. And Apophyllite, well, there, curiosity and child, that childlike curiosity. We need to bring that back more too into ourselves, into our lives. And of course, the ruling planet is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. And let's see if I can pull that a little bit closer. And Apophyllite is a great crystal for energy work, Reiki work, opening up the crown chakra. That was several points that here, let me fix this here. Apophyllite points that I purchased while working at Crystal Magic. And their vibration is not quite as high as a moldavite. Because moldavite is just like really super high vibration, and a lot of people can't handle the moldavite. But with apophyllite, it's a strong, high vibrational crystal, but yet it's gentle on the spirit bodies, on the ethereal bodies. And it's a favorite for a lot of people that are slowly pulling in that energy, learning how to open all your energy centers, all your chakras, and just allowing for the divine light to flow within. It's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. Let's see if I can get this a little closer here. And the beautiful flowers. But these are all little apophyllite crystals. And the beautiful flowers associated with it. And curiosity. Don't lose that beautiful curiosity that we had as children. Because if we lose our curiosity, we're not going to want to learn and expand and see what else is out there in the world for us. We'll be like cutting ourselves off. No, I do not, but Patrice did a healing. How was your session, if I may ask? How was your experience? Because I have learned that everybody is different. For Shan, my partner, when I did it for him, it was like a complete release, and he started tearing up and just feeling like he was releasing things. For my other class in Arizona, one of the young ladies said it felt like it wasn't painful, but like a slight buzzing, tingling feeling that went throughout her body. And another friend of mine, she said it was like just falling into the energy, just made her want to fall into a nap and sleep. So it shows how we're all different and how we all process the energy and how we take it in. Oh, I'm glad you had a beautiful experience. Yes. I have I tried explaining to some people in the area where I had to relocate to. And when I mentioned that Reiki uses like hands with touching and healing, of course, I got some, negative feedback stating, you know, Jesus is the only healer. And I think a lot of people, for me personally, don't realize that he was probably one of the very first, if not Reiki, masters, because he knew how to bring in the love that of God, of spirit, of energy through him, and helped heal a lot of people and pass that on. So I tell people that it's Reiki's not a religion. It's just an exchange of energy, um, and it's a beautiful personal connection to yourself and your higher power, your divine. There have been people who want to, might want to say a prayer, an Our Father. They might want to say a certain chant, for Buddha. Some, want to do a mantra to, the God, Goddess energy. However, Great Spirit, offering of smoke, especially in Arizona, of cornmeal, things like that, before a session. I could feel the energy in an exquisite way, hard to describe. I love how you just used the word exquisite. That is a word that is just, oh my goodness, Nancy, I kid you not. I'm getting tingles all through my body with the word exquisite. I love how you worded that. It's an energy, and we feel energy in an exquisite way that is unique to all of us. Oh, I have to use that. Thank you. What a beautiful, beautiful blessing. My son just came in. Tacos. Ooh. So I have to leave his chat, but oh, thank you so much, Nancy. You did too. Thank you for letting me pull some cards for you and talking to you about crystals. Enjoy your tacos. Okay. Alrighty, wait a few more minutes, see if anybody drops in. Sharon Strawberry Rhubarb is going to be on in a little bit with Kevin's healing vibrations, so I'll probably jump on over there. Oh, Nancy, thank you again. Ooh, I love that word, exquisite. Okay, Nancy's gone, so what I think I'm going to do for anybody who catches this video later, let's do a shuffle for the collective today. Let's see what we get. And zebra stone, compassion, and the root chakra. So for compassion, we have it for others. We share it we give it, but how often can we give it to ourselves? Here, let me put this way. Root chakra, we need to learn how to become more grounded, not only energetically to the earth, but also within ourselves and how we perceive ourselves in the way of having that grounded awareness of who we are and being able to accept with compassion for ourselves what we see may be aspects of ourselves that are not worthy of compassion, but we are all deserving of self-love and compassion for ourselves, because if we cannot have it for ourselves, how can we keep giving it to others and not being able to receive in return, which causes an imbalance, like the lines on the zebra that represents balance, black and white. And in this image here in the back, like a flower, I also see a hand, and it's holding that compassion, not only for others, but for our inner selves as well. So remember to have compassion for yourself, because you're just as valuable and deserving of compassion, just like everybody else that is in your family, your friends, your special circles, your intimate circles. Hi, Deanne. I was just going to do a few cards for anybody that pops in later on. I know that Nancy actually took off. Her son came by and wanted to make tacos. Taco Tuesday. So I figured I would just pull a couple more cards and then take off at about 2:30, because Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb and Kevin's Healing Vibration are going to be doing some readings in a few minutes as well. So I'm sure a lot of us are going to be running over, and I just adore Sharon. Ooh, fried chicken. You're making dinner at 2:24. Are you in the States, Dan? Must be an early dinner. So let's pick another crystal card for today. And this is Insight, which goes right with the Zebra Stone Compassion. Peach Selenite, how it brings us all together. See how we give compassion to everyone in our inner circle, but we need to give it to ourselves as well. And peach selenite not only helps us connect with our fluid star spirit selves, but it's also soft and gentle to work with the heart chakra in healing any issues from traumas that we have experienced, helping us harvest and grow that self-compassion, because peach selenite is a stone for self-love and self-compassion, which goes right with the zebra stone. And it brings us insight into what needs to be healed. Oh, blue selenite? I don't know if I've seen a blue selenite. I have the typical regular silver one, and I have a palm peach selenite, but ooh, I have not seen the blue. I'll have to look that up. So when we have that alignment of self-love, self-compassion within our hearts, we can then fully connect and join in that same beautiful space with others, because it is a universal energy. We're all connected. And it helps us to bring insight into what we need and helping others figure out what it is that they need to heal and release from within that place in your heart. Oh, I have more crystals, Deanne, than you can even possibly imagine. They're wonderful. Which ones do you have? Or what are your favorites? Hello, Mama Kitty. We might have a visitor. What? And I also came across these cards today. They're like positive affirmation cards. So I'll pull it up. Oh, okay. She wanted to make a present. Deanne, this is, and everybody who watches this later, this is Ziva. That's my mama. She's 12 years old. We say hi. Say hi to everybody who's going to see this. Look at, no, what? No, mommy, I'd rather give you a hug. Oh my goodness. Just like bow and arrow. I know. Ziva, mama. Say hi, Dee. Say hi. Want to help me with these last cards? You want to help me? Okay. We pick one out. You want to pick it? You want to pick one? Okay. Okay. I think we have a winner. Yes, we do. Is that it? Okay. And this card is Shine. Let me see if I can get this. And see, just like with the other cards, there's that light shining out from her heart center. Don't be afraid to shine. And on the back it says, step into the light. You are step into the camera. That's what my cat is doing. Okay. Yes, let's go. Okay. Oh, yes, we don't want your chicken to burn. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you later. Hugs, hugs. Step into the light. You are a gift to the world. That's the message. And so, on that note, I will bring this live to an end. And I hope everybody who watches this later has a beautiful, wonderful day. And hopefully I'll see you some around later this evening with Nasty Women Tarot with Lisa and Sharon. And I am off to the Strawberry Rhubarb and Kevin's Love and Vibration video. Bye and peace.